Chris is getting those texts that are like, hey, pick up some milk. What time are you coming home? Get the kids this. I think I need to bring sexting back.
Bring in sexting back. Yeah, and I mean, and I'm in a long distance thing, and I haven't been sexting really, just because I haven't been in that mindset.
Yeah.
Don't feel down on yourself for not sexting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
Welcome to Keeping It Casual,
A sex-positive dating and relationship advice podcast.
Yes, I'm married with 2 kids.
And I'm navigating this crazy dating world.
We're just here to share our drama.
And the wild stories of our listeners.
Your Vegas girls are here for you.
Let's do it.
Ready to rock and roll. Let's do this.
Good evening.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the Keeping It Casual studios.
Yes, we are back in studio. We are back at HQ.
But it's like out studio because we're by the pool. There is slight breeze, so enjoy that. Enjoy that fresh air, people.
Enjoy it. and we are on the new patio furniture.
I got couches. You guys, Big Lots is a dream, okay? Big Lots is the best cheap patio furniture you'll ever get because patio furniture is a bitch and it's expensive. So
before we start, I am going to say I found this stupid meme, and it has your quarantine cocktail name. So yours is... It's by your first initial and your birth month. Yours is Juicy Melons.
I'll take it.
Which should be mine.
I know. I was like, I don't think I've ever been called Juicy Melons before.
And mine is Peachy Willy Wonka.
Peaches.
Peaches.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like my quarantine name a little better.
I like
quarantine cocktail name.
Yes. And I like our cocktail we are drinking.
Dude, this cocktail tonight is so delicious. Let me take a sip.
Cheers, everybody.
Damn, y'all. Tell them what it is.
It is courtesy of Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm. You can get all these fine ingredients at Trader Joe's.
My friend Caitlin, who works for Trader Joe's, she's the one who shared this cocktail idea with me.
Give this girl a raise.
Hell yeah. So you take a little bit of Sky vodka or whatever vodka you're into. We're drinking Sky.
Yes.
And then you use some of the Trader Joe's fresh squeezed lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
You shake it up in a martini and you pour it over ice, and then you add on top of it Trader Joe's hibiscus lemongrass sparkling beverage.
So that really does taste like a flower essence. I don't know why.
It's so good.
It's so decadent. And vodka, you can do anything with it, but the lemonade with this like rosy flavor is just to die.
And the sparkle, like the sparkle. Yeah, the sparkling sparkles on it. Yes.
We're always sparkling. You know that.
Exactly.
But, Trader Joe's isn't really a sponsor. But for reals, though, shout out to our partners Like a Kitten who provide sensual subscription boxes for every season that features one motorized toy.
June 1st, they start shipping their Good Vibes Summer Box.
Oh, yeah.
Their goal is to mainstream masturbation, and they have really, really special single boxes as well.
I know. You can get like a $200 value for only $69 each season if you want to do the subscription. And guess what? We got you 20% off.
Go to likeakitten.com and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout. We'll share some more in a bit.
Chris has been back to work, so I've got all the kids with me again. I have been a little spoiled. I've been like sleeping in, He gets up early anyways. So the week he's back to work, I'm still sleeping in, still doing old habits, and like the kids are up watching YouTube, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're 2 and 5. I need to be up first.
Yeah.
And I just realized I was so hectic in the mornings, and I was like, I need to change. I need to change my routine. So, and I am a night person. I've never been a morning person. I've never even if that was an option to make my life better, to wake up early, I was like, I'm not going to do it. But I finally did it, and I'm feeling alive. I woke up and I got my yoga mat outside. I said, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to go sit outside and do yoga. Just sit with my body for 5 minutes and meditate. Ask it what it wants. I got a little Zen yoga music that I'm playing. And finally, I just I'm feeling the energy all day. I have more patience. So just getting up there an hour before them and doing some yoga outside with my coffee I feel alive.
I thought I
Wake up early, guys.
I needed yoga this morning, but
What'd you do?
I had virtual happy hour last night.
You have been kicking ass with your workouts, though.
I have been kicking ass with my workouts, but I had virtual happy hour last night, and tequila came out. You guys know how I am when tequila starts coming out. You don't know how I am the next day when tequila has come out.
And you're bootin' rallying tonight with this delicious vodka cocktail.
What did they say? Hair of the dog? Yeah. So I didn't get my workout on today. But actually, we had a really cool virtual happy hour. Like, my friend Grace said she took a sexting class.
What?
I know.
Yes. Tell me everything.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that. We were talking about like dating in this world because all my friends who I was on virtual happy hour with, they're all booed up, you know?
Yeah.
They're not virtually dating. One's engaged, one's living with her boyfriend. And, you know, Grace, she's newly with her boyfriend. So we started talking about virtual dating, and my roommate brought up a really good point, and she said, how do you know if somebody's actually interested in you when you're in quarantine and you're doing virtual dates, or if they're just bored?
Ugh.
And I was like, damn.
Oh, God.
But I think I know how to figure out if somebody's actually interested in you.
Well, because wouldn't you think even if it's quarantine or not, like, people are bored anyways, you know?
Exactly, but they're going to be putting in the time and effort if they're interested, regardless of if you're virtually a date or if you're in person a date. If they are putting in the effort to, you know, text you all the time and whatever, want to see you over FaceTime, because they can't see you at the bar or whatever.
That's right. So now they don't have to put in much effort.
Yeah.
That is what Nudia had mentioned when we did checking in with the babes. She's like, well, there's really not much effort, so.
Yeah.
I'm in my sweatpants, but I have my makeup on.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's not much effort. So if they're not putting in what little effort they have to put in, then they're not interested.
If they're blowing off your virtual dates.
Yeah.
That's something that would probably be like.
I actually had somebody tell me that they got blown off of of a virtual date. They were like, oh shit, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't make it to our online date.
Sorry, I've got an appointment with Netflix, so
sucks for you.
That's the thing. There's like no excuses anymore, but there are excuses even in your own little chaotic home. Like you could get sucked in and busy doing stuff, and it's kind of nice to detach sometimes. But I think when it comes to virtual dating and you guys are setting up appointments, that could be a good sign. Like they're not just bored if they're just like doing things on their own time.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys like think of fun things to do. Like what's a fun thing to do when you're virtual dating?
I'm into taking baths via virtual.
Oh, God, I love
but
that.
I suggested that a long time ago, and I was pissed I hadn't done it yet. But mine was more like chill and romantic, like, oh, we have time together, not like super duper sexy. Because I don't know, this shit, I've not been feeling sexy, you guys.
I think like when we bring up more of our sexy podcast talk, you know, it gets me riled up. So I think you have to really put your head in the game for sex, or it just doesn't come so natural right now. And people are just not feeling spontaneous. We're not connecting. We're not touching. We're just kind of like, You have to really push yourself.
You do. I would say, like, really, I mean, I'm not booed up. I mean, I'm not quarantine booed up. Like, I don't live with my partner, but you do. And you're like, I was like, hey, text Chris a picture of your boobs. Like, we were on the phone one day, and I was like talking about the art of sexting, and that's really what I want to talk about today, guys.
Yeah, I think we were talking about a bra or something. I was like, I wish I could send you a picture of this or something. You're like, you need to send a picture of your boobs to Chris. And I was like, I haven't done that in forever. Like, real talk, guys? No. Am I sexting him? Chris is getting those texts that are like, hey, pick up some milk. What time are you coming home? Get the kids this. So I think I need to bring sexting back.
Bring in sexting back. Yeah, and I mean, and I'm in a long distance thing, and I haven't been sexting really, just because I haven't been in that mindset.
Yeah.
Don't feel down on yourself for not sexting, but I want to say, like,
we're not feeling sexy. It's okay. You have to force it sometimes.
Let's talk about when is the right time to start sexting with somebody.
Oh, especially if you're virtual dating.
Yeah,
that's when
you
it starts
met
kicking
them
off.
In person.
And how do you know if they're just playing around and wasting your time?
Like, show your tits that you sent to somebody else.
They will show somebody. So I guess don't put your face in it.
Don't put your fucking face in it.
There you go. Because right there, it's on the internet.
Like, you sending Chris a nude.
Yes.
You can put your face in it.
It's my husband. I know he's not. If he wants to show anybody, then that's on him.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of flattered.
Yeah.
If that's really what he wants to do, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
there.
you guys are 11 years in.
Yeah.
It's not even a thing. Me, I mean, actually, the guy I'm seeing, I would not be worried about him showing that off. But I actually had a little freak out because one of my friends, he was telling me how this guy I had hooked up with would show him pictures of lewds that girls would send him. And I went, have you ever seen my boobs?
Oh.
And he was like, no. And he goes, wait, you sent him nude pictures? And I was like, yeah, a lot, actually. And he goes, oh. He looked kind of upset. He was like, why wasn't I in on this one?
He's probably like, maybe I did. Did you put your face in them?
No.
Nope,
I don't put my face in it. I don't put any of my tattoos in them. I don't want anything to be telling.
Are you sending pictures of your legs crossed where it looks like a butt? You know, people are just bend their elbow.
Oh God,
and
no.
take those little...
I haven't. I should.
Ladies, only do that to people that you don't want.
That you're
like if you
fucking around
just like
with, yeah.
yeah, guys that you don't respect. Otherwise, don't do that.
No, and I actually really like this guy, and I mean, I had no problem sending him. Like, I'm pretty sure my tits are all over the internet. I don't care, because nobody knows it's mine. There's no proof.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter if you're proud of your boobs and you want to get down like that. And you want to send them. Fucking send them. If you want to send them your ass, I wouldn't do like a spread eagle shot. That's not.
No, I've sent like a little
shot.
bit of ass cheek popping out of the bottom of cute lacy underwear.
Okay, you know what I think is hot? Okay, if you're standing up, legs together, and you do like a nice little bend over, and they just see right from behind all of it, but legs are closed. You know what I'm saying? But you're just bent over from the back. That's a sexy little, dirty little kiss right there.
Yes. Okay, so we've gotten through some photos, some poses, some whatever, and if you're comfortable saying your face because you don't care if your nudes are all over the internet, more power to you.
Yeah, you know what? That's your choice, and it's all good. But now you know the risks.
What about writing a sext?
Oh, I love doing that.
Like,
kind
how
of
do you
stuff.
know like what's too dirty and what's not? Like,
What's an initial sex? Okay, so let me think. I'm in a long-term relationship. Let's give both of an example. Okay, so if I'm in a long-term relationship, I know Chris is at work. Love fucking with him at work. I'm not going to try to engage in a bunch of sexy talk because I know he's at work. But I just want to kind of like send him a little something to shock him.
Yeah, you'll send like a little cleavage shot or something.
Yeah,
waiting for you later.
Yeah, like it'd be like, pick up milk, and also I can't wait to fucking grab that sexy ass of yours later, and little kissy emojis or something.
Yeah.
I'd probably start it like that. I'd start with the dropping the F-bomb so he knows it's on.
Ooh, see, okay, I try to start very cutesy. I do.
Is that lame? You guys haven't done it in a long time, so
no, you're not lame at all. Because this backfired on me. I was trying to sext. I'm not going to say with who, but I was trying to sext, and I was like, oh, guess I need some vitamin D, winky face. And said person said, oh, well, you should go stand in the sun then.
Oh, no.
And then that stopped that real quick. I was like,
We all know what the vitamin D is, okay? And if you don't get the hint, then, that's the worst. Trying to start something and, like, they don't get the hint.
yeah. You're like, oh.
Have you ever had that situation where you're like, I remember a long time ago, like, being into this guy, and he was a total loser, too, but I was just kind of, like, into him, and every time we hung out, I thought, like, something's going to happen. I'm going to make a move, and he's going to make a move, and it was always, like, completely like your vitamin D sex. It was just like kind of like maybe leaning in and being like, can I have some of your drink? He's like, nah, I had a cold, so I'm gonna go make you one. I was like, what the what? Like, shit like that. You're just like, you can't break through, and you're like, oh, fuck this. This is stupid.
Well, luckily vitamin D ended up working out. It was just one of those things where it was like it just went over his head.
Oh,
because I was like, I eventually not said it. I just like didn't respond to that. And then he was like, oh, you mean my dick? And I was like, yeah, happy you caught on there, buddy. Lost the whole point.
Lost the whole point.
So I try to start off cutesy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I always try to start cute and like do like a little subtle innuendo and then see how it leads into it. But I'm not in a long-term relationship. I'm not married. If I was like in a
pick up the milk and I'm gonna grab that sexy ass second you get home.
With my last relationship, if I was sexting, I'd be like, and I'm gonna ravage you as soon as I walk through the door. I remember there was one time I was like, I want you to leave the door unlocked and be completely naked and ready for me. And like I had like sexted a whole bunch of shit to him. I don't remember everything I said. Sexted a whole bunch of shit to him, and he was just like, and then finally like I was like, I'm on my way. You better be naked and ready.
See, you are a switch when you're sexting.
Yes, I am.
Bossy, I'm here for it. I remember with Chris, and we were like on this kick for a while. We do it. I just text him. I'd be like, why don't you go step into the bathroom and get a hold of that dick and send me a picture? And he's like, 2 minutes. He's like, here it is, just ready to go. Like it was so awesome. We need to bring some of that back. I thought of doing that today. Did I sex him a picture when you told me to?
Yeah.
No, I probably will though.
I think you should.
I need to.
I think Chris deserves some sex.
He does. I said, Bree, every time you come over, like Chris and I are always like cool, calm, and collected, and the kids do something and we like lose our shit. Just like you have to see us and are like, what is wrong with you? God, what? Come on, get it together. God.
I know.
She's just like, whatever. I don't want kids ever.
As they were going through cupcake drama, I was like, all right, I'm going to make some cocktails. I just grabbed everything because I basically like pretty much am like the third roommate now.
Thank God for the cocktails.
Yeah, but I was just like, you know what, whatever. Like, they could handle the children drama. I'm going to make some drinks and then we're going to move on with life.
Dude, that's the worst for any parent when like they have friends over and the kids are like being decent and all of a sudden they pop off to where you just have to like really shut it down and you're just like, sorry about that.
Please,
right.
Auntie
Right
Bree.
like, oh,
Auntie Bree doesn't bother me.
I know, not anymore.
No.
We've come full circle in our relationship.
We have.
So yeah, am I really giving my all with the sexting? It's been too long. It's all about the to-do list. I need to get my mind off the to-do list and into the gutter.
You should get your mind into the gutter.
We all need to get into the gutter.
I need to get my mind into the gutter too. I'm about to go see my man this weekend.
Oh yeah, you're taking the drive.
I'm taking the drive. You guys don't know where he lives. I'll be Oceanside.
Oh.
That's all you need to know.
Oh my God. I'm glad because I think you need some squeezes. Like
I do
we all need to be squeezed.
Well, and you know, it was funny because I remember when I told you like I was gonna go see him. I was like, I don't even care about having sex. I just want to cuddle and watch a movie.
I know. You need to be squeezed by your essential people.
Yeah.
I was going to say it. Yeah. I believe in that.
I believe in my love language is touch, so whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're busting off of the last episode we did, which was your sex personality types.
How fun was that?
So if we have some romantic transcending sex, you know.
I actually had a friend who was, I'm not going to shout her out, but I will just say that she was being very frustrated in her relationship and not connecting on a sexual level. And she's just like, well, I realized that our sex personality type, I started talking to her and she's like, I'm more of the passion pursuer, more of a pleasure seeker. She's like, I don't care. Just give it to me. You know what I mean? I just want it. And she was getting really down on herself about like just not feeling connected there. And it just, it's kind of slipping away. And being in this state we are right now, like it's not the time to split up and move.
Nope.
Logistically. But she's like, I realized like I was also withholding myself from masturbation. She's like, I fucking finally just got out my dildo, got out my vibrator, I got out all my things, and I made myself happy. And I was like, what have I been waiting for? Sometimes you forget that you have things accessible to you. You know, you're used to doing things a certain way. And she's like, I finally just masturbating. And I said, I hear you. I hear you. Masturbation will bring that sexy back.
Maybe masturbate before you sext with your man.
Yeah. Maybe text him and say, guess what I'm doing right now?
And then just send him like a picture of your vibrator.
Oh shit! That is a good opening line. They're like, what? And you're like, oh my God. And then I don't know if I invented it, but I did definitely just think of it one day. But the MP3Ts.
Yes,
you'd
that's
be like,
so good.
I'm going to send you a message in just a minute. And you record a voice memo as you're sending a text. You know, you can attach files. There's a voice memo. Not many people know it's there.
And on iPhones, if you're an iPhone user and you're sending to another iPhone user, you can just do a talk to text thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Put that speaker right up against your mouth and breathe into it as you're using your vibrator.
I've done that.
It is fucking hot. And it doesn't take long. It's not it's going to be forever.
No, I've done that. I've done that like right as I was about to come. And trust me, he was very appreciative. That's all I need to say.
I mean, I would be. I think that's actually a really good intro into some sexting. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. They'd be like, what? Be like, let's jump on this and do it. But, you know, if you got a man that's at work and stuff, just maybe slip in some pictures, tell him how you're going to take care of him later or something, and also be prepared when they get here. Don't still be in your pajamas and makeup. That's another thing I've had to remind myself to do. Like, he comes home, I'm like, am I still in my pajamas from 3 days? You know, of course, I'm washing my face and taking a shower and putting those same comfy pajamas back on. But put a little makeup on.
I've actually realized
difference.
I need to, like, I put doing makeup in my routine daily just to, like, keep myself feeling better.
Yeah.
Keep myself feeling like myself.
Your makeup is so on point, too.
Thank you. Shaving everything, shaving your legs, shaving your underarms, like making yourself feel sexy before you sext is really going to put you in the right headspace.
It does. Anytime I shave, I'm just like out of the shower. I'm like, where is he? How can I attack him right now?
That's how I feel.
Everything feels ready to go.
That's usually how I feel after a Brazilian, but I can't have those. So I've been using. You guys all know what I've been using, the shaveless stuff. So yeah, I put that on. Wait 10 minutes, go shower up, clean up, and I'm like shave my legs, shave my underarms, and I'm like, yeah.
I think we really wanted to talk about sexting, but I think what this episode is really pushing is like, are we bringing sexy back?
Yeah.
We want to bring sexting back, but it's like, to do that, we got to bring a little sexy back. Like, how are you bringing sexy back in your life? Because I definitely have been. We're not pushed to like do our hair and makeup. We're not.
Nope.
I mean, a lot of people are out there, but even if they are, they're like maybe confined to like different. You got face masks and stuff. You're like, whatever. I don't care. I'm just kind of floating through life right now. But, but to the people that want to see you, they see you and you're in your pajamas and you look like a bleh. They're gonna feel bleh. Inspire people by being your fabulous sensual self.
You know what one of my friends did, and I thought this was great, and she was playing totally innocent with this. She put on like a satin robe and nothing else, and she's quarantined with her man still, and she just sat on the couch as he was working. He was on a virtual like conference call, and she just sat on the couch wearing nothing, and he knew she was wearing nothing underneath that robe, and he was trying to keep a straight face and like as she just sat on the couch and was like, this is what you're getting after this conference
God,
call.
I like that. That's some long-term relationship goal stuff right there to bring in some sexy back.
Yes, I think that's great. And she texted me a picture, and she was like, I'm just sitting in this robe, and like she was telling me what was going on, and I was like, I see your game and I respect it. She was like, no, it's just way too hot to
I know, right?
She's like, it's just way too hot to wear anything. And I was like, bitch, I know what you're doing. Like, you are talking to me here.
Sometimes sexting can be intimidating, even if you've been even if you're with somebody for a long time or new. So those little subtle things you can do are fucking gold.
And you know what? My friend who took the sexting class told me that there is an app where you can put what you want to say into the sexting app, and it'll tell you if it's a good sext or a bad sext.
Oh my God, tell me. I used to have a lot of friends like to ask me like, what should I text now? I was like, I'm just so dirty with it. I can go on.
See, I'm filthy. Sometimes I think I'm way too dirty with sexting, and I need to like reel it back.
Well, someone was like, is your roommate telling you what to text me again or something? They were like, they think you're doing it. I was like, probably.
Nah. So yeah, she said there's an app.
What's it called?
But if you need me to beta it for you, I mean, I will. Hi, Keepers, it's Bree!
And MJ.
May is National Masturbation Month. We had Mother's Day, and it's Taurus season, and we have the perfect surprise box for any of your favorite babes.
That's right. From Like a Kitten, women-owned and operated, they strive to empower women to explore their sexuality and mainstream masturbation by providing sexy subscription or single boxes filled with sensual products and one motorized toy.
Plus, their website, likeakitten.com, is full of sex education. I love their blog, Pillow Talk, which has a ton of sex-positive articles. Also, on their website, they have a bunch of individual items that you can buy.
Yeah, they have some really cool variations of their boxes too. You can choose from different moods you're having, like their signature box. It's got it all. The breakup box, their seasonal box dropping June 1st for summer, which is definitely the vibe for everybody.
The quarantine boxes are on fire right now. I bought one for a friend, and she sent me a picture of her in her satin robe trying to seduce her man.
Yeah, I'm loving the quarantine boxes. I've actually ordered like 3 for friends already because you can't beat the price, and I love how you can pick and choose from different options. Like they'll say an item to pass the time, and you can choose from like 7 different things. One friend I sent a sex card game. The other one I sent binding ties. And what did you send your friend with the robe?
A massage candle.
Yes, I know. Another option, you can pick something from like a robe to sensual lingerie. Lingerie or lingerie? The verdict's still out. But yeah, those are just a few examples of some fun options that'll come in the box. And we got you 20% off it all.
Ooh, and don't forget about those bath bombs that melt with a little buzzing surprise inside.
Oh my God, right?
Go to likeakitten.com right now and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout for the hookup.
Ooh, and they're also launching a luxury bridal box this month too. We got you, ladies. It's still possible.
Don't forget you can order your Summer Vibes box right now, and June 1st, they start shipping. See why we are so excited about them? Go to likeakitten.com and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout.
They're waiting for you. Right meow. No.
Right meow.
All right, so what is this app called?
It's called Juicebox.
Okay. Can dirty talk improve your sex life? Of course it can. It says we'll show you. Slutbot, it's called. Slutbot is a free virtual coach that shows you how to talk dirty over text. I think I've heard about this like a long time ago.
It's a website.
Okay.
So what you do is you go in and you put in your phone number, and then something texts you, and it says, how old are you? Because they want to make sure you're not like 13 years old.
Yeah.
And then
Gross.
give your age, and then ask your gender. You give your gender, and then it says, do you want to talk dirty to a male or a female?
Uh-huh.
And then it says, I'll connect you to a male bot now so you can practice sexting, though it sounds like you already may be acquainted.
Yeah, because it says practice dirty talk with a slut bot for free, basically.
Yep, if you aren't sure what to say when you're talking dirty, follow this formula. Explain what you're about to do. I can't wait to ... Describe what you are doing or / what it feels like. It feels so good to ... Or describe what you just did. This is basically how I say to describe dirty talk.
Exactly.
What you want to do to them, what you just did to, or what you're doing to them, what you just did to them. I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. I'm fucking the shit out of you. I just fucked the shit out of you.
Yes.
Ah.
I love it.
Okay, so now I've got my text. Hi there. I was thinking it would be hot trying to sext with you. Would you like to sext with me? Yes, I would. Let's see where this goes.
Yes, I would. What's next?
Awesome. If you get uncomfortable, you can always say the safe word, which is pineapple.
Bree's like an arch enemy fruit.
Yeah.
She's so allergic to it.
I'm so allergic to
and
pineapple.
it's my all-time favorite.
To start over, type Slutbot. Before we start, how do you like your sexting? Slow and gentle or hot and sexy? Okay, I want one. Slow and gentle.
Yeah, let's bring it slow and gentle.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. I can't stop thinking about you. Memories from our last time together keep popping into my mind. Want to know my favorite part? All right, I'm going to say I do want to know your favorite part.
Oh, I love it.
My favorite part was...
Oh, so it gave you like a prompt to say like my favorite part was...
Yes. So I said, I do want to know what your favorite part was. My favorite part was when you were giving me that massage. We were snuggling on the couch while watching a movie. It felt so good to have your body pressed against mine. Every time your hand grazed my leg, I felt tingles up my body. Did you like turning me on?
Did Slutbot do that?
Yes.
I love Slutbot.
You guys, okay,
I just want to go hot and fast now.
there are little children watching us, and now this feels weird using Slutbot.
Oh my gosh, Logan, eyes away.
But yeah. So if you need some,
If you need some sexting inspo,
Yeah.
go to Slutbot. That should be your quarantine cocktail name.
oh god,
Slutbot and Juicebox.
you guys.
That's our new hip hop duo.
Yes, y'all. You guys, tonight was very fun, and definitely, I'm still getting sex from Slutbot. So
Bree's gonna have a nice little time with like her new virtual date.
until next time,
Bye.